Hello, welcome to HDev. I'm excited for this video today. This is the introductory video for our web development tutorial for beginners. This tutorial is going to be very interesting because we are going to learn web development from scratch. That means we are going to learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and from there we'll progress to other things. But we are going to be learning HTML first. From there, we'll move to CSS, then JavaScript. So let's start by knowing what HTML is. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, which is widely used for creating web pages. If you are already in web development, I believe that in one way or the other, you must know HTML before you can do anything in web development. So that's why we are going to start with HTML for this tutorial. So HTML is like the structure, the skeleton. Let's take human being for instance now. Human being, we have skeleton, then we have skin that covers our body. So let's say the skeletal system of our body now is the HTML. Let's say the HTML is the skeletal system of our body, because if we don't have skeleton, I believe we can't even stand this skeleton that provides support for our body. HTML is the skeleton of our web page. If you visit any website, all the websites uses HTML. Then CSS is used to beautify the website. When we start our tutorial proper, you understand what I'm trying to say. So HTML is a structure of our web page. We use HTML to build the structure for our web page. Then we use CSS to style the structure that we built with HTML. Then we use JavaScript to make the website interactive. That is more functional. If you want to display something, maybe you want something to pop up, then do other things, we use JavaScript for that. So we are going to start, when you are building a house, you will start from the foundation. So we are going to start from the foundation, then we'll move further. So that's what we are going to be doing in this first part of our tutorial. We'll be learning HTML, then we'll progress from there. So HTML is the standard markup language for web pages, and it is very easy to learn. Well, it's very easy to learn. So don't be scared, because when we start the tutorial, sometimes maybe you just see someone writing HTML in their code editor and you'll be scared, how will I understand this thing? Don't be scared. It's very easy. When you understand the basics, it's very easy. So our web page is made up of series of elements. Let's say element is like a building block now. When you want to build a house, you stack many building blocks on top of one another before you can come up with a building, a structure, a house. Our web page is made up of many HTML elements. So like you have a form, a button, a header, different things that will make a web page. So all those elements, we will treat them in another video. But I just want you to know that a web page is made up of many HTML elements. So elements, they tell the browser what to do. Maybe when you put in let's say a header element, for instance, that means when the browser will know that, okay, this part of the code is for a header. So it will know how to display the web page correctly. We are going to be needing some things. When you want to build, you need your tools. So the tools you are going to need for this tutorial is you will need computer to run this tutorial. You can use your phone to follow up along, but it will be better on a computer, but that should not be a barrier. You can start by learning with your phone, then maybe later when you want to progress, maybe when you have the money to purchase a computer, you can do that also. Or you can even be writing, you can watch the tutorial for now, but it will be better if you can practicalize it with us, because if you learn and you don't practicalize, I believe you can easily forget. But when you build, when you are following us with our projects, I believe you will remember more and you will learn one or two things along the line. So you will need a computer, then you also need a code editor. There are many code editors that you can use. You can we have Sublime, and we have Notepad plus plus. We have VS Code. Those editors that I just listed are for computer. Then for smartphone, I will recommend that you download a code editor. I will leave the links to all the softwares that I just listed in the description box, so you can follow the link to download them. I'm going to be using VS Code for this tutorial because that's what I'm used to. But when I started, I used Notepad plus plus, and I also used Sublime. But later on, I became fond of Visual Studio Code. That's what I'm going to be using for the tutorial, and I would recommend that you use it also because it has a lot of features that you can explore. I'm not saying that the other ones does not have good features. They do have also, but I'm not used to them. So it's the one that I'm used to that I will recommend for you guys. So just download those softwares and install. Their installation is very straightforward. It's not hard. Just download them. If you follow the link to their website, download the application or the software, download the software. Then after downloading it, just install it. The next tutorial I'll show you the code structure for HTML. Then I'll break down the code structure for you guys so that you can understand. Then after that video, we are going to be practicalizing what we learned. So these first two videos is going to be more of talk, then the practical will be in the third video. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Do have a nice day. Bye. Thank you.